Thank you, Steve Georgianis, MP, Federal Member for Adelaide, and Honourable Rachel Sanderson, MP, State Member for Adelaide, the Minister for Child Protection. Thank you for coming together and hosting this forum for us today. The Honourable Emily Burke, MLC, and Russell Workley, MLC, thank you for joining us. To my Deputy Lord Mayor and fellow councillors, thank you for being here today. I'd also like to acknowledge our Deputy CEO, Claire Mockler, the former Lord Mayor, Jane Lake-Smith, former councillors, Sue Clarahan and Leonie Ebert, and I'm sorry if there's other of you, thank you for joining us, and Denise Norton. I'd like to thank Steve and Rachel very much for hosting or co-hosting this event today. When I was offered the opportunity to present to help demystify some of the processes which have been going on, I welcomed it. And I hope you get as much information as possible out of today's session. I echo Steve's words. We do need to know as much as possible to make informed decisions. I'd also like to say from the outset that I'm not here to debate the future of the Adelaide Aquatic Centre, nor am I here to advocate for or against the draft proposal that has been put forward by the Adelaide Crows Club, Football Club. However, I'd like to give you some indication of how we got to this consultation. So, in early 2019, the Adelaide Crows, or the AFC, approached Council to discuss the establishment of a training base, administration and aquatic facilities in the Denise Norton Park, Party Pundit. As with any proposal from the private sector, whether it be on parklands or any other site owned by the Council, the process that is currently being assessed is through the unsolicited bids process. Tom McCready, who is our Council's Associate Director of Property, will further outline the 3 stages associated with unsolicited proposals in a very short while. Under this process, the AFC are required to present a concept that talks to the set of 5 key guiding principles which the Council set. And while I reiterate, there is no decision that has yet been made by Council whether to proceed or not with the proposal, what I'd like to provide you is the context in which Council would even entertain the submission. So the guiding principles, first and foremost, was community engagement, that we want the community to be consulted every step of the way of this process. And there are multiple touch points with which Tom will talk to you about in a short while. Community benefit. Any proposal put forward by the AFC would need to consider an aquatic centre which increases the existing service offering with best practice approach applied to service delivery. It would have to address universal access to help all people feel welcome at the centre. And those of you that do attend the aquatic centre knows that we did a lighthouse project there a few years ago to make sure that we had the access ramps in both the 50-lane pool and in the swim school. Community priority access and public use of the aquatic and recreational facilities, and also use of the public overalls. The third point was a centre design which includes a reduction in net footprint of any facility infrastructure in a developed form. It had to be sympathetic to the parkland setting. It had to have sustainable design, car parking provision, undercrofting if possible, to minimise any footprint and to improve the aesthetics. No permanent liquor license on site. The fourth outcome was the economic outcomes. Any proposal from the AFC must support and not detract from O'Connell Street and the surrounding precincts. And finally, the value proposition. It will have to deliver a financially sustainable operation for the Council that maximises return on investment, delivers new revenue streams, and reduces Council's reliance on rate revenue to operate a regional facility. Since the proposal by the AFC was first raised, I've heard a range of views and fears from the local community, and they've included things as a desire to see no change at all on site, a desire for Council to just get on and do it, a fear that people won't be able to use the new swim centre or that it won't accommodate existing or future users. Concern is that the park will be fenced off from the community, a fear that there will be a permanent or match day pub or crow's shed on the site, I've heard that it's going to be 17 stories, cyclone fencing, barbed wires, and that we're selling off the parklands. Of course, none of those things are true. Consultation on the draft needs analysis and the draft proposal by the AFC started in December 2019. We made a promise as a council, and I went on record saying, as soon as we have a draft proposal, we will take it to the community. And it was for the community within 12 hours of us receiving it. And I believe that we actually held true on the promise to get it out as soon as possible. There are two parts. The purpose of the consultation is to inform the community about the direction of the draft proposal and to seek feedback from aquatic centre users, key stakeholders and the community. That is the purpose of the consultation. And similarly, we have the draft needs analysis, which is to inform what aquatic facilities our community want and what services they may want that we currently don't have. So we then embarked, we're already in a 10-week consultation period. We made sure that it wasn't just 2 weeks or 3 weeks, that we would actually go out for a period of time. We wanted to go out so that we would take advantage of the high peak seasons where we have the greatest number of users in the aquatic facility over the summer period, but also still be going through the consultation once schools go back and it goes back to the normal pattern of use with all of those community groups. We received feedback from the community that they wanted more time. We received some feedback that it wasn't as easy as possibly it could be for them to actually partake in the consultation process. So as such, last Tuesday we extended the consultation until the 11th of March. That's an additional 3 weeks. We're also making sure that the materials are translated into other languages because there are many multilingual groups that use the centre. We need to make sure that they have access to that information as well. And this is to ensure that we hear from as many voices as possible. I would also encourage you to look at the extensive information that we are keeping up to date on our website. So there's a lot of frequently asked questions that we've tried to answer so that people actually have, can actually get that information from the website. It's quite extensive, and if any of you are having difficulties, please talk to one of us when we finish the meeting. I'm looking forward to reviewing the feedback which is provided during the consultation and also further questions that